Funny thing, I was gonna meet you at the pavilion, but then I realized that we'd have to fight our way to the garden, and that didn't seem like much fun. Actually, before I get started, I'd like to increase combustion. Let's strengthen it. Because now we can start learning Inferno. It's gonna take a while, but from what I understand, Inferno is a very powerful spell. Actually, I think there was something interesting. Yep. Renewable, non-petroleum, clean energy sources. Unfortunately, something has to suffer in order to do that. Now, before we actually go fight it, because it's up those stairs, there's a... I don't know if I'd call it a secret, but there's a little hidden ammo cache right here. There's a wood box full of ammunition, and you can get Hydra bullets for free. Fresh round of them. So if you still have your handgun, it might actually be very lucrative to actually do that. Because it's stronger ammo, and you get plenty of it. Unlimited refills of it, in fact. So, yeah. You're welcome to do that. I don't have my handgun, so I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, we have another one of these generators. He's a big guy, isn't he? Yeah, he's more powerful. Sort of. Fearing death. Well, you know what? We'll help you with your fear. We'll help you learn to conquer it. Also, we have more turrets, free experience. It's pretty much the same exact battle. They expected you to not turn off the system, so I don't know. Take this one out, and then we will go for the computer. I don't know if I've mentioned this, by the way. There is a difference between the pike and the hammer, aside from one being fire and one being electricity. The hammer actually has more energy to it, like 10 more. Like pike only has 30 charges before you have to refill it, where the hammer actually has 40. So yeah, don't know if that really makes much of a difference, but it's enough for me to actually want to keep the hammer on. And we ended his life. Yes, we did. Well, that's because we didn't take out the huge source behind the whole thing. The shelter. New Arc. Hey, ringer solution. Awesome. Now, how much you want to bet everything responded? Let's see. Yep. Also, it's red where we are because it's on the other side, ironically. I'm gonna take care of most of that, don't you worry. We'll meet back at, I don't know, the observatory? That sounds good. Yeah, we'll meet back at the observatory. 1 second. Alright, welcome back, viewers. So as you can see, we have quite a bit of experience. Enough to awaken the Inferno spell, and I recommend doing so because, as you can see, it has a wide range. It's very costly in MP, but if we awaken it, I think it can be a useful tide turner. It's actually one of the more powerful spells in the game. And also, we have one red spot on the map. We can't access it from here. We have to go into the other elevator, and we'll be doing that soon enough. But yeah, I'm going to record it now because we actually get an interesting scene. And those are the golems. And, what the? Who's that? It kinda looks like number 9, but I'm not sure. What's he doing? What's he doing? Someone want to help me out? yeah, golem soldiers are now awake. That's not good. Fortunately for us, they do not appear on the map. We do not have to fight them yet. In fact, nothing responded, so it's pretty good. I don't think anything responded at Dryfield either, so nothing to worry about. Feel free to check on it, but now we also have access to the Golem Freezer. But first, because I'm a completionist, I'm going to show you a couple things. Like, first off, you want to restock on ammunition, but as you remember, we have a locked door right there. So how do we unlock it? Well, funny story. So remember back all the way at the Acatropolis, or Acapolis, whatever. All the way back in part 4, we had a bomb. We also saw a scene with a fake SWAT member. Anyways, if you look carefully, it's kind of hard to kind of easily overshadowed because you can't really see it. But there's actually something on the ground. It's a black card. And yes, you're gonna want to get this. If you miss it, you can never come back and get it because it kind of exploded with the building. But yeah, it becomes very important later on because, funny story, it actually unlocks the munitions door. So feel free to use it because once you go in the door, you actually get quite a nice selection of stuff. So let's actually check this room out. Let's see, first off we get bullets, shotgun bullets, free shotgun bullets. Now you never have to spend any more money on or any BP on shotgun bullets. Also, you can get some more PB ammo, which is kind of common, but I guess it makes sense if it's here. You can also get Hydra bullets, which, as you can imagine, is quite nice, especially if you're getting to this part in the game as early as you can. That gun's defective. Let's see, there's another gun that's open. And yeah, it's a shotgun. We can take it. And it's actually a different shotgun than the one that you buy at Douglas's shop. See, that's the gun that we get, that you can buy. And here's a shotgun that you can get. As you can see, it's quite a bit better. It holds 7 rounds. I'm sure it does quite a bit more damage. It's a very nice shotgun. Too bad I will never get it because I missed the black card. Also, there's a Golem medical stations, and here's some weapon mods. Unfortunately, we can't really do much with that. So yeah, interesting stuff. That's about all there is here in the munitions. It's kind of a nice little secret if you get it. I will not. I had to play through the whole game again to get here. But enough about that. I just wanted to show that off. Now, back to the actual part of the game that we are in. We have the Golem Freezer, which held the golems. They're not here anymore. They kind of moved off somewhere else. So yeah, that's the suspension tanks that they were kind of held to. And we can look outside. Not really much to that. The only real interesting thing here is you can check Golem defense system. Believe me when I say this, there's actually more than 8 Golem units. But it talks about the types of golems. We have Pawn Golems, which are green, Rook Golems, which are gray, Knight Golems, which are purple, and Bishop Golems, which are red. We'll be getting into that a lot later on in the game, and trust me, it's gonna be kinda interesting. Anyways, now as an optional thing that you can do, you can also talk to Pierce. It doesn't really serve a purpose to the last part of the game, or rather, it doesn't serve a purpose for the good ending, but it's kind of plot intensive, but it's very optional, so you don't need to do this. I chose to anyways. And he's talking about, like, yeah, the queen of the ANMCs. And yeah, it's best to use the lift, the one that the red dot was kind of showing. So we're gonna do that. Yep. I'm gonna cut it right here. 1 second. Alright, welcome back. So, I am kind of prepared. I got some ringer solution. I also got a protein capsule, which I'll be using when my health is low enough. I also got an MP boost. I recommend that you bring one too. And I don't have my shotgun. I don't think it's going to be important that I have one, so I decided to just pause it. I have my grenades, which will be very important. And yes, this is kind of a point of no return, so be well prepared, but when you are, go on down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we kind of have a boss battle. But if the defense system's off, no worries. So these speaker things, they're kind of using genjutsu on you. They drain your your MP. So your MP slowly draining away. Not good. Although if you destroy the speakers, I don't think it matters, so that's all good and dandy. Also turning off the security system, very useful in these couple of battles. So that's done. You get actually quite a bit of experience. What's this? Actually, yes, we do need to go down. Yep, that's that one thing that we couldn't do. We now can go down the elevator. And yeah, unfortunately we kind of have to wait a little bit. You can move, but there's not really any point to it. Oh well. No worries. Alright, let's see. I'm going to destroy this speaker. Interesting thing, once you defeat Tubby over here, the battle kind of ends. It's going to destroy you. Hello. Well, alright. Actually, I have quite a decent amount of it. Guess I didn't need to bring an MP boost. I did anyways. Oh well, it'll be useful when we continue onward. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it here. I'm sorry guys, but we got kind of a long boss battle, and yeah, I don't really want to spend too much time with it. So, yeah. In the next part, we will take on that boss. And get a lot more plot and find some interesting things. Okay, later.